Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Guns of Payday 2. The AK5 Rifle, what secrets does it hide? What mysteries may lie just below its plasticky and or metal-y surface? These questions and many more could be answered today, but probably will not. Regardless, welcome back. Let's talk about the AK5 Rifle. It is a cool looking gun. This is what it looks like, as you can see with your eyes. Well, unless you don't have eyes. I guess I shouldn't assume that everyone has eyes. It's kind of prejudicial of me. I apologize for that. I do not discriminate. Anyone who wants to partake in my videos, seeing or otherwise, is welcome to do so. Now, this gun looks pretty nifty. It has a nice little green color to it, which I enjoy. And it will run you about $505,000. So, it's quite a hefty amount of cash there. Unless, of course, I've noticed lately that a lot of people playing this game have been doing this thing where you basically spam two missions back and forth, just alternate. And if you don't play this game, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But if you do, you might have recognized, like me, that people play the nightclub mission and Ukrainian job just over and over and over. And by unlocking a certain item in the game, you can basically do those missions in like 30 seconds. There's actually an achievement for doing one of them in 30 seconds, I think. And so, due to that, you get lots of very large amounts of cash very quickly. And so, I guess if you're doing it that way, then 505 grand is not that much. But otherwise, this will probably take you about 8 or 10 missions just to save up enough cash for if you're playing normal missions. Another thing is that you have to be level 33 before you can unlock it anyway. So that's going to take some time, regardless of how much money you have. Now, this gun is based on a real-life rifle, as most of the guns in this game are. It is based on the AK5C. So that's right, Payday got really creative while naming this gun and just dropped the C. That's all they did. They just dropped the C off the end of it. I guess that's fine to do. I guess that's not a copyright issue or anything. Or a trademark issue. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't even matter. Maybe you can do whatever you want with guns. Probably not, but who knows. So, this is the AK5 rifle in the game. Now, the AK5C in real life is used by the Swedish military. Pretty interesting. They are the big proponents of that weapon. So, I don't know if... I'm sure other people around the world use it, but the Swedish military seems to be the biggest organization. And the name of this weapon, in Swedish, is the Automat Carbine. Automat Carbine. Obviously, it's trying to say automatic carbine, but, well, okay, it's not trying to say, it is saying it, just in a different language than the one I speak. So, I probably horribly mispronounced that, but Automat Carbine sounds fun to say, so maybe practice saying that on your own. Right now, you just take some time and, sit there and just go ahead and pronounce that a couple times. It really rolls off the tongue. Automat Carbine. I don't know why I'm saying it in like an awful German accent because they're Swedish, but I don't know. I can't even stereotype a Swedish accent, so that sucks. Anyways, that's the gun for you. You can see from the stats here, recoil is pretty low, damage is pretty low too, but accuracy is about medium. So let's go ahead and jump into this, and I will show you guys some gameplay. Because this gun, I played around a little bit with it, obviously, before making this video. And it's kind of hard to get a read on, honestly. I think I'm going to have to go with, well, you'll see. I'll give you my final thoughts on it after I finish. But let's go ahead and get started here for now.
Let's do this.
One thing this gun has going for it is that it looks really cool. I think that looks really sweet. Looks kind of like a play gun. Looks like a plastic toy you might buy, to be honest. But pretty sweet nonetheless. I enjoy it, the look of it. So, start off with recoil. As I do in most of my videos, I'm going to aim down the street. So as you can see, it's automatic. So yes, it's going to ride up a little bit, and it does ride up quite a bit actually. But in comparison to the starter weapon, the AMCAR rifle, which remember we shot that tree almost immediately after firing. This takes a little bit longer to get to the tree level, so that's good. That's definitely a good thing. Whoa, what are these peeps doing out here, guys? That guy's like stumbling. Dang, this is chaos in the streets right here, man.
Get down on the ground.
Anyway, so that's the recoil for you. It's not too bad. You can see I took that guy out in about 2 shots, 3 shots. This gun works best firing in 3 to 4 bullet bursts, which is a lot better than the AMCAR, which only lasts about 1 to 2 before you're up in the sky due to the recoil. So it's really pretty nice as far as automatic weapons go. Now, I must say, I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of automatic weapons in most games, just because I prefer being able to, like, one-shot people. I prefer more accurate weapons to just kind of spraying and praying. By the way, friends don't let friends spray and pray. Just gonna throw that out there. But that being said, sorry about that, dude. Oof, that's a scary. Ugh. The humanity of death. That hand, man. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Sorry, what were we talking about? Something important? Oh yeah, Payday 2 guns. AK5 Rifle. Okay, so I prefer single shot weapons. That being said, this gun is pretty it's pretty good for an automatic. You can see I took that guy down in about 2 bursts. You can, pretty easily stay on your target. Well, I say that as I miss every shot, but you can see there, it's pretty easy to stay on your target. The recoil isn't a huge factor, and as long as you're being smart about how you're firing. These guys are so accurate. The enemies in this game are like, look at that, man, so accurate. Anyway, so I think I've covered all of it. That's about it with this gun. Now, I do have a couple modifications I have unlocked, which do help out in terms of stability and stuff. And that can really change a weapon. So, if you like the look of this gun and you like automatic weapons, I would recommend checking it out. It's pretty good as far as automatic weapons go. And maybe you can unlock some mods for it later and use those as well. Now, the high price tag is going to come into play here, so keep that in mind. I'm not going to help Dallas up, because I never do, because he's a complete jerk. He skipped out on my Thanksgiving dinner that I had last year. The whole family was there. He didn't even RSVP or anything. He just didn't show up. Dallas. Sorry. I'm a little bitter about it. He's in custody. Anyways, so we're talking about guns, I think. Were we talking about guns at some point in this video? So yeah, if you like this, check it out, definitely. Once again, I prefer single shot, but if you're into automatic, you'll probably like it. It has a slick look to it and low recoil for an automatic. Overall, pretty solid weapon. It'll run you 505,000. But other than that, it's pretty good. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and feel free to like it. And I'm gonna put out a lot more Payday videos and a lot more other kind of game videos coming up here soon. So if you enjoyed it, like it, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Adios.